Hey Run Junkies, I addressed this issue a couple of years ago now, and while I think this can be a tough topic to cover, it is extremely important, and that is the issue of runner safety. 24 months ago, the onus behind me doing a video like this was because a lot of women runners were getting attacked, and unfortunately, that really hasn't gone away. We continue to hear about runners getting attacked, particularly women. Now, what follows are not solutions to a problem because that problem is so much greater. And I can't honestly say that runners like Molly did anything wrong, really. When it comes to those individuals who attack these runners, you can't rationalize irrational behavior. The best we can do as runners is to keep running, but do so in the safest way possible. Now, many times safety as a runner just comes down to running during daylight hours, but I know for many of us, myself included, that is not always possible. If you want tips on how to stay safe while running in the dark, please click on this video right here. If at all possible, run with a friend or a group. Now, this can also be a challenge because it might be hard to find runners in your area that run with you at the times that you run or at the paces you run. But if you can make this a habit and find a best running friend and build this into your training plan, there's definitely safety in numbers. If you have to run alone, there are many things you can do to keep yourself safe. First up, leave the earbuds at home and keep your head on a swivel. Stay alert and tune into your environment. Run along well-lit and well-traveled streets. Constantly think about what you could do and a place to find safety as you're running along. Where could you go if you were in trouble? Now, another issue is traffic. I personally never assume that any street crossing is safe. Just because there's a stop sign or a walk signal doesn't mean a driver will see you or is even looking for you. My personal experience is that unless that driver is a fellow runner, they're not even paying attention to who's on the sidewalks. Just make the assumption that they don't see you. Stop, slow down, pause at any crossing, make eye contact with that driver, and make sure that you've established, okay, what's happening next? Am I going? Are you going? Make sure you establish that before you take another step. There are two items that I always carry with me on a run. One is my phone so I can call for help if I need it, and the other is my road ID for when I can't. You can also find apps that have a live tracking feature as well, so a friend or a family member can pinpoint where you are at that moment on your run. Strava Premium is one such app, and for $2 a month, guys, think about this. This is $24 a year. You can enable that live tracking. It's like insurance for your running. Many times a confident attitude goes a long way. As you're running, you make eye contact, be assertive. Make sure you are making eye contact with every single person that comes by you on the path. Stare them down, say hello, acknowledge their presence, and take note of what they look like. That doesn't mean we need to be running in fear. We need to be running with confidence. But just because we're out running doesn't mean we can outrun an attack. So if at all possible, take a self-defense class. Ladies, there are a lot of these that are women specific, and you don't have to be a black belt in karate to ward off an attacker. All you need to do is spend an evening, just a few hours, one night, learning how to use your voice, your body, and your mind to ward off that attacker. Heaven forbid that ever happens to any of us. Now, in my last video about this topic, I did mention pepper spray and that you can find pepper spray for runners. I am going to rescind that a little bit because that is something that can be used against you. So you're probably better off saving your money, or if you have it, just leave it at home. So when you go out, plan your run and run your plan, and let someone know what that plan is. Let someone know which direction you're running, how many miles, how long you expect to be, especially on those long runs. The bottom line is this: don't let fear keep you from running, but do whatever you can to keep yourself safe. Unfortunately, this is a thing that happens, but we can rise above it. My question for you today is this: what do you do to keep yourself safe? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Folks, yeah, you can give me a thumbs up, but what is probably the most important thing you can do is to share this video with your running friends. Just hit that share button, share it on whatever social media you like. I will be back tomorrow. I know this was a real heavy, serious topic today, but it is extremely important, and I hope you guys take this to heart. That is it for me today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna have a little bit more fun in Vlogtober. Until tomorrow, go find your awesome and safe and happy running.